you're so young, and I went in. Well, I went to juvenile hall, got out. They caught a case when I was 18. They gave me an M number, so if I messed up, I was going to go to the pen. But
I remember
judge
those.
felt I would be better suited for YA, so I didn't become. They said more institutionalized, because if you go to the pen as a youngster, they said that you're going down a path and no return. So they sent me to YA, but YA, shit, that was gladiator school. Shit was cracking,
Yes,
but
yes.
I did a decent program. So they said, hey, you can go to fire camp. You qualify for fire camp. So they sent me to fire camp. But I remember, like you said, in the chow hall. I mean, I seen dudes like, dude is like, where you from, homie? And they know he like from, and they'll jump right over the chow hall. Boom,
Yeah.
right up in there. Like, dude is serving food, and he'll just drop the spoon and jump over the chow line. And like, you'd be like, damn. And then I seen dudes like, we go into the gym to work out, and a dude is working out over here, and he see him, and dudes just start running
Yeah.
at each other.
That was me.
Yeah, man, it's like, I should be in there like, damn, this shit was crazy. Like, it was like, no, if you were soft up in there, like, everybody was like, you all swole, you got hands.
Yeah.
And that was also the first time I seen a black dude from down south who was straight south side, or straight Sereno, black. I never seen a black. He only kicked it with the Mexicans. I'm like, he didn't talk to no blacks. He didn't mess with no blacks. He was straight from an SA neighborhood. And I'm like, damn, that shit comes from up north. So, white dude, everybody from your hood is from your hood. And
Right.
but you start figuring out north and south. But I've never seen a black dude, bro. He wouldn't even look at you. He kicked it only with the south. I'm like, this shit is crazy, man. Why mess your head up, bro?
Yes, it do, man. And I remember and you don't see too many of them dudes. You know what I mean? So when I saw one the first time I saw one, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad because he was big, and I'm looking at this nigga, we need you over here. Like, what you doing? Bro, we need you, bro. We at war with them. What is you doing? They got your big ass over there with them. No, dog, you don't even look right. But he knew Spanish fluently. You know what I'm saying? And he was their head dude. They had him in power. He was calling the shots. And me and him, and then I talked to him. I like the dude, you know what I mean? Because we got cool, you know what I mean? And he was what I was with. Because at this point in my sentence, this was like at YTS. And at this point, I was trying to, I was calmed down now. I was dating, I had a few girl staff in there that I was with, you know what I mean? They liked me, you know what I mean? And I was fighting dudes because of that. Because I remember, I never forget, I got the M&M. And at YTS, and the staff told me, he said, man, Miss Pike gonna love you. I was like, who? He said, my boss. I was like, why you say that? She loved dark dudes, man. I ain't gonna lie. And do you know that lady came back off her off day, and I was coming out for program, and they was sitting right there searching us down when you come out. And she said, come here. And I stepped to the side, and she said, I want to talk to you. And I said, all right. And she said, she let everybody go out. She finished searching. She said, come to my office. She said, you read books? I don't read books. I didn't tell her that, though. I said, yeah, I read books. She said, oh, I got a library right here if you ever want to get some books and stuff, And she's sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, big old white girl, currency, big thing sitting there. I was like, man, and I'm sitting there looking like, man, oh, man, what's going on here? And like, man, so I was moved and I was like, man, so she like, listen, you like to clean up? Yeah. I already know this is going. Yes, I want to be a porter. I want to be a porter, right? They have to sell all day, pass and stuff, and I'm like, okay. So I said, she liked me. So it was good, but it was bad because it put me in a situation, in a good way and in a bad way. It put me in a bad way with the inmates because they was like, who is this dude? Like, where he come from? And how he become a worker so fast when I've been waiting on this for 6 months, right? So I'll never forget it, man. It was like, and they didn't like her. She wasn't nobody's choice of and they called her Big Bird. She couldn't stand that disrespected her. If she heard Big Bird, it was 10 minutes to program is done. Program is canceled, guys. Whoever said that, thank him. And she'll say that on the loudspeaker, and now everybody like, hey, man, who said that? So then I fell in love with the lady, man. And her husband worked there, but he was Rover, and she was a senior. So now I love you. She come in and we say exchanging. I love you. Exchanging words. Hugs, kisses.
Well, she telling you? She saying I love you?
Yeah, man. Now we in the contraband room, acting like we finna go clean it out, you know, and we make out in there, you know what I mean? And now people watching us, and they these dudes is hating. They like, man, what the hell? And I'm ready. I'm like, shit, whatever. So now I get wind. My homie from my hood is in the cell with me, and he like, hey, bro. Hey, that dude, whoopty whoop, and the other dude, whoopty whoop. Hey, you need to get out them niggas. They trying to say that you snitching. I said, is that right? So I called the dude down there. He was he was the grievance clerk. I said, hey, bro, check it out. Hey, I heard that you telling people, man, that I guess I'm still be snitching to a girl or something. I mean, y'all ain't understanding how she made me a porter and all this other stuff. Like yeah. I said, look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Look, this is what you do. Go get a mop. I'm finna pour some water under my door. Go tell the police my toilet flooded and you bring the mop bucket back, okay? Threw the water out the door. He went up there and told him, hey, man, dude down in the toilet floor finna take my mop bucket. He brought me the mop bucket. He came in. We fought. Got the best of him. And I had to fight one more time after that. One more dude, his buddy. And after I fought his buddy, you know, they killed Gang. And so, you know, now it was like I'm now dudes know what's something going on now because I'm checking dudes now. Hey, bro, look, don't be saying that big bird shit, man. You know, but I'm bringing it to him in a form where I'm not fighting. I'm not checking on y'all for hurt. I'm checking on the fact that the essays, y'all, you keep the other shit out. She's taking everybody's program now. You're affecting everybody now, and it's going to be a riot, bro. So listen, before I let it go there, I'm going to go ahead and regulate you right now before you mess up everybody else's program. Don't do that no more. Go back to your hurt. It's okay, baby. You all right? He ain't gonna, you ain't hear that shit no more. I took care of that. And I done had the other dude. He had a black eye. Yeah, baby. You see his eye? He ain't gonna mess with you no more. No more. Type of shit. Oh, baby, stop doing that. You can't be doing that. Fighting everybody. You gonna get in trouble. And that's what happened. I hit the wrong dude. I hit the wrong dude. He went and told his counselor. His counselor went over her, which was her boss, and went to her boss and told him. That dude came straight. He got me, put me in a hole, and was like, "Man, look, yeah, you fighting people over, you know, my staff." I was like, "Man, what you talking about? Nah, hell nah." He was like, "Yeah, man, I already got word of what happened. The dude told on you." Oh man, gangbanger, straight told on me. I said, "Nah, you serious, man?" He told, "Yeah, he told me." I sat in the hole. She came and see me. She's like, "I'm sorry, you know, I'm gonna come see you sometime." Like, I'm looking at her, I'm like, "Man, you better get me out of here." She's like, "I can't. They watching us." You know what I'm saying? So she's like, "All right, just come see me sometime, man. I love you, you know." And it went from there, and they ended up moving her, or she retired or something, man. I don't know, but it was my ride was smooth though. Then I got called to the church, man. You know, they wanted me to be an usher there, and the pastor's wife, he abusing his wife, and she's taking a liking at me, and it was like it was tough, but it was like it was smooth, but it was tough because I got these dudes, and then you program around these sharks, man. I mean, you know, it was like it was tough, man. You know, and especially YTS, it was fun, but it was tough because, excuse me, you got drugs in the game. Now you got people trying to Hispanics, they doing the drugs, exotic drugs. You know, they want to stay woke, right? So they getting it in. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing. And I seen a dude one time, man. He was next door to me. He been on one for 3 days straight, and he called me to the vet, and he said, "Hey man, you already talking about me?" And I said, "Ah, you knew what was up." I told his brother Bunky, I said, "Listen, man, his name was Flocko over there." I said, "Hey bro, look, check it out. I don't play no games, man. Y'all cool people, man. But get this dude off the vent. I understand he been on one for 3 days and his voices, he might be hearing things, but look, get him off the vent. I don't play like that." He got him off the vent. No bull, man. They lined us up for school. We come out like about 300 inmates. We lined up in rows of fives. And you can't pick who's behind you. So I mean, nigga behind you, on behind you, they keep your eye behind your head, you don't watch him. So that same dude came out, man, and he stabbed a Damu dude in the eye, right? And for just no reason. The voice is telling him to do it. He was been up high. And when he went to the hole, he told the police, he said, "I don't know why I did it, man. The voices, I've been getting high. They told me to do it. It's too late there." He was trying, you know, but that's what was going on. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of like unsaid strategies, man. But I ain't gonna lie, it built me though. It made me, and I can honestly say the only time I ever really been really scared in there. I don't know if you heard about like in '95, I think is the year, not YTS, when they killed the staff member there, Miss Baker, man, nice young lady, man, and I didn't know what was going on at the time. They just told everybody to get on their beds. We had lockers the size that you can put a small body in. You know what I mean? And so they told everybody, get on your beds, get on your beds. Lockup had got the information before us. We was up under lockup. So we were like, hey, what's going on? Like, what happened? We didn't hear the call. They're like, oh, a body missing. A body missing? A staff member missing? A staff member missing? I got the chills. I was like, what? A staff member missing? And at this time, staff was getting assaulted daily because what was going on at the time, the essays was trying to get to the pen. So they found out the fastest ride to the pen is to hit a staff. It used to be stiffer. But now you hit a staff, they're going to fly you straight there, put you in the car, take you straight there, you fly you past go and everything, right? And they knew this. So staff was getting took off on. I'm talking about staff that I was cool with. I liked cool, was bringing in cigarettes and stuff, you feel me? But he was where that one dude was at that wanted to get on that bus, and he was the only thing available, and he had to break his jaw. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, that was some cold shit. And the good part about the staff member came back after he healed up, he understood. He didn't have no grudge against inmates or nothing. He was just like, no, I knew it wasn't nothing personal. Because he know he was the guy. Everybody looked out for him. But the thing though, man, like, it was so bad in there, man, that when that lady got hit, man, I was like, man, hold on. Like, if they tripping, a staff member missing, and man, do you know they had us laid? That's when they took the waist out of the way, and that's when they made it official. They was like, nah, take everything, strip these dudes down. We need these dudes because the inmate did it with his bare hands. And it was a little flimsy white boy. He didn't work out of nothing, but he had that number you had, that M number. So he was going to the pen anyway. He already had, you know what I'm saying? So he really, and they was dating. So when they was messing around. So when she tried to break up, yeah, and she was married, you know what I'm saying? So when they tried to break up, she thought she was going to break up with him. He put her down, you know what I mean? And they didn't know it was so smooth how he did it. It was like, how the hell did that little white boy get that little, she was a little lady too, get her out that unit in a trash bag with escort of a staff, and they didn't know. And put her in the trash dump. Put her in the trash dump. Now her husband called and told me my wife ain't home. And
What?
she ain't answering, yeah, she ain't answering her phone and she's not at work. Her car at work still though, in the parking lot. Where's my wife? So now everybody really spoke like, man, what's going on? They're joking, right? They like, nah. I think it was about 2 or 3 days later, man. The lady was discovered in Pomona trash dump, man. They had the dude that killed her, put her in the trash bag, put her in the trash dump, and they trash truck smuggled her up out of it, man. Her family, they didn't know where she was at, man. All this time she was in the trash dump, man. So now I'm like, oh yeah, this is real. The little stickers and stuff was like, it was spooky. That was scary already brainstormed, but now they hit us. This dude, one dude, broke her up, put her in a bag, and
Damn.
who was the staff member to open the door up and let him take the trash out? He didn't.
Wow.
Man, so it was sad, man. Sad moment, man. Like how the hell, man? That. So I knew then it was no limit, man. There was no limits up in there, man. Everything was going. You got dudes getting raped and can't talk about it. He getting raped, but he ain't finna say nothing, and he's accepting it. And you just like, damn, man. You see this shit coming down, then you. Oh man, it was crazy.
The thing about that is that you're at such a young age, and you're going through, you're going through your adolescence. So you got this high testosterone, and you got dudes in there. Some of these dudes ain't never really had a girlfriend. They ain't never been with a female, so they get up in there, and literally they're growing up around these other young dudes, and they get a warped sense. And they become predators. If maybe they were preyed upon previously, so now they doing the same shit, and it's a vicious cycle. And it's
Mhm.
like literally they're programmed. You know what I mean? And that's why I say when I see stuff going on with kids on the street, I said, man, they're programming these young people, man. Because if
Yes,
you're not strong and you can't decipher, like, hold on, this ain't right, or this is not something that's normal. And and it's like if somebody's little in there or considered weak, he could be a possible victim. I remember a
yes,
little youngster one time. He said, "Hey, big homie, how many top ramen a day do you eat to get some big arms?" And he was
yes,
asking me because I was already kind of been working out. So when I got up in there at 18, I had a little huff on me. But I'm looking at the dude. He little. he probably 13, maybe no family, group home situation, and so he trapped in white. He trapped in the juvenile system, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, at the time I'm like looking like, damn man, this is some sad shit, man. And I remember
Yeah.
my grandfather told me when he came to visit me, he's like, when people start coming to these places, they usually come for the rest of their life. They keep coming back, and that crushed me, man. I listened to
Yeah.
him, but it's like, damn, and I'm around these dudes and everybody gang banging, and it's just like for them it's normal. It's like, hey, what's up, like, it's like this is like the regular shit, and I'm like, damn, man, what I get myself into, but I still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
I knew that it wasn't. I was raised to be better than what I was behaving. I had did some shit, and I shouldn't have done. But at the same time, I'm looking at the psychology, and like you said, I'm talking to dudes who are back from violations. Telling them about dudes
Yeah.
getting raped at some of these places in the dorms, dudes sliding on the bunks, raping dudes, and
Yeah.
weird shit going on in the showers. Staff acting like they don't see shit, and it's
Yeah.
like this is a madhouse, bro. This is a damn madhouse, and even though I went to fire camp and I was able to do like bodybuilding and art, but I didn't have during that time, and you could probably you can relate, but you don't have anybody mentoring you, so you're being mentored by a bunch of other barbarians. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
following out, so there is nobody really giving you a fatherly or uncle guidance. It's like you're just trying to figure shit out, and so
Yeah.
I wasn't able, bro. I didn't know what I was gonna do when I got out of there, man. I got out of fire camp, bro, in '94. I was down from '91. I did 2 years, 8 months. I didn't learn shit. I didn't learn anything, man. I mean, as far as like how to be a man,
That's it. Protect yourself. You know what I mean?
that's
That's
it.
it.
You know,
And and that's all they have for us. You know what I mean? On the table, man. You got. I remember while I was in YTS. I remember one year. I think it was like '94. All the Southsiders got they GDs. How did they get them? The instructor he was on heroin, so they got he gave everybody the test. So I'm like, y'all didn't see how everybody just graduated out of nowhere? They just all passed like that? Nah, man, come on, man. Nah, because that's when they changed the rules and why to parole you got to be able to have a high school diploma. I'm not doing no high school diploma. I'm not doing no studying. Y'all got all this segregated. I want to be a welder, but I can't go in a welding class because the Southsiders got that sold up. We only can go in painting and in the upholstery, Nah, I want to go in that class. As soon as you go in, they'll put you on the list, but as soon as you go in there, they're going to have a talk with you. They'll let you know, hey, homie, hey, it's not the area for you. Your people over there in that class over there, I don't know if anybody told you, but you might want to check out and go, huh? Okay. I got to catch on. Okay, this ain't our area. You know what I mean? Type of shit, And it was like you said, man, coming up in there, man, just getting misled, and the program is so just in a box, you know what I'm saying? Just this is what it is, and catch on type of shit, and I was one like that. I didn't ask questions. I want you to think that I know you've been there for a long time. I don't ask you no questions. I don't want you to pray on me. Oh, this nigga don't know nothing. He just asked me which way is canteen or what time do we get up for? Nah, I want to be the one that y'all gonna be like, hey, homie, shower time. And I'm gonna get over the attitude, like, nigga, I knew, I just didn't feel like getting up. We supposed to be lined up already, though, you know what I'm saying? The police tripping now, they finna skip our door and go to the next door because we weren't lined up. Okay, so what you getting at? You know what I mean? Type of shit. Now they like, damn, man, this dude, he's gonna be a problem, you know what I mean? So, I was always like that, man, like that one. I didn't follow nothing, man. You know what I mean? Don't tell me not to talk to the Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to them, you know what I'm saying, if I want to. Oh, don't talk to them too much. What you mean too much, man? You know what I mean? We don't be telling them our business, what we talk. Man, knock it off, man. You feel me? And that's how I ran my program. And I was like, I was ready, to fight, whatever, you know what I mean? But it was like, it was just, like you said, I didn't learn nothing. It was there.